how's it going, everybody? It's Tanner here, and welcome back to another Ninjago Season 11 sort of discussion video here on the channel. It's not really so much as a discussion for, like, the content of Season 11, it's more just, like, pretty much a public service announcement, I guess. I don't really know what this video is going to look like when it's done. I don't know how long it's going to be. It'll probably be short, but I just want to go ahead and talk about some things regarding Ninjago that might, be hindering the series a little bit and might actually be hurting it. Now, before we start, let me just say that we did get an official release date for March of the Oni in the United States. It is going to be coming out April 19th. I believe that's a Friday, maybe? I don't really know what day that is. All I know is that April 19th is when it's going to be coming out for that, for the March of the Oni TV movie. I'll probably be reviewing it as a movie, as in the US that's what it's going to be airing as, so I'll probably just go ahead and review it as such. As a TV movie rather than just each individual episode. I will be reviewing that eventually and watching it in HD so I can finally get caught up on what's actually been happening. I mean, I've already, heard everything that there is to hear, but I actually want to see it, But yeah, that'll be happening April 19th in the US, so be sure to mark your calendars if you live in the United States. That'll be awesome if we could go ahead and watch that. And that'll nicely segue into my next point here. The current network that Ninjago is on, at least in the US, is severely hurting the series. Now, I talked about this in a previous video before, but that is, Cartoon Network isn't very good at what they do in terms of actually pushing out Ninjago for us to watch. They instead focus on other shows that pretty much a very small minority actually like and care for, and while Ninjago is certainly a minority itself, at least Ninjago fans, I think it's safe to say that we're at least a little more passionate about what we want than some of the other people that belong to the fandoms of some of these other shows out there. I'm not going ahead and putting down other fandoms, I'm just going ahead and saying here, but when you think about it, Cartoon Network really is sort of hindering the series and sort of just like not really pushing it out as frequently. I mean, when did March of the Oni actually air in another country? Like, when was it leaked? I think that was a few months ago now, right? Maybe we could get a different network, or maybe we could actually get them so that we get them around the same time as other countries. Now, from what it sounds like, a lot of my viewers do belong to, again, a various amount of countries. I have viewers all over the world, and from, listening to their input in the comment section of my previous video, I think I've come to the conclusion that maybe Ninjago just isn't on the right network again. It might be better if we moved it to something such as maybe Netflix, so that way everybody gets all the episodes at the same time, and nobody has to go ahead and basically wait or leak the episodes. But what it sounds like, other countries have it a lot better than the United States does in terms of actually airing Ninjago. I saw a few of you guys, I forget what country it was, but a few of you guys pointed out how they're basically airing reruns of Ninjago on TV every night, which is insane. Like, why can't we get some of that over here? We do have all the episodes, or at least most of the episodes, on Netflix over here in the States, at least up until Season 9. We still don't have the original pilots, from my understanding, and we still don't have Season 10. So all those episodes are on Netflix, at least for the United States viewers, but I think it would be better if Ninjago just basically transitioned into, for example, a Netflix original series. That way this show can actually keep on airing, and, it won't be restricted to any one network that waits forever to air the episodes and whatnot, I just want everyone around the world to get them all at the same time. That would reduce the amount of leaking going on, and that would increase the amount of viewership for the actual show, because people will not be watching the episodes on YouTube anymore from random uploaders online. Instead, they'll be actually, watching it from the official source, which I cannot stress enough is very important. Even though Ninjago at this current point, at least in the US, is still on Cartoon Network, airing the episodes 3 months after we get them somewhere else in the world and that they've already leaked online, it still is very important to go ahead and actually watch the episodes on TV if you can. Even if you've seen March of the Oni, already on YouTube by some bootlegged uploader or whatever, I still cannot stress enough how important it is to actually watch it on TV, because Cartoon Network looks at ratings, they pay attention, obviously. I mean, that's why Ninjago probably doesn't get that many air dates, because whenever it does actually air, there's not a lot of viewership, because the episodes have already leaked online. Now, I understand the, appeal in being the one to upload the episodes online, as, lots of views and whatnot do come from that, obviously, because people are going to be like, oh, the new episodes are up. Why not just go watch them over here instead of waiting 3 months to actually watch it on TV, like the rest of the world? I mean, that just just, you know, it just kind of seems a little redundant there. And I do, you know, think that a lot of people do have that mindset that since they've seen it on YouTube, they won't be watching it on TV, even though the YouTube views do not translate over to the actual ratings of the show itself. That's actually the complete opposite of what it does. In my opinion, it actually takes away from the viewership of the show, because think about it, if everybody's watching it on YouTube, who's going to be watching it on TV when it comes out? I mean, I guess people like me who wait to actually watch it in HD and wait until, you know, it actually airs to give the show, you know, at least some sort of rating. I mean, I don't really know what the ratings are for Ninjago right now on TV, but it's definitely not looking good, especially considering how Cartoon Network, at least in the US, is severely, you know, decreasing the amount of Ninjago that's up. Maybe that's why they actually had it as a TV movie, so they have to air less episodes and take up, you know, less time that way. That's actually a nice thing to think about, or at least it's something interesting to think about. It's not good by any means, but, you know, I think, you know, we can make it work if we go ahead and actually have Ninjago move over to a different network that maybe could air it properly. I mean, I talked about Nickelodeon in my previous video as well. They have another Lego series coming out, a new, I think it's a Lego City TV series, so that'll be cool to see what that is. But if they can take over Ninjago as well, that'd be great. I know Nickelodeon does air the episodes in some other countries, but here in the States we have Cartoon Network, and it's not really going very well for that. A lot of people are not happy with Cartoon Network's treatment of Ninjago. I am one of them. I think it's kind of, you know, lackluster what they're doing here. And again, you know, leaking the episodes online does hurt the show itself, as, you know, as I mentioned earlier, viewership does go down for that. So I think, you know, in conclusion here, at the end of my, what is this now, 6 minutes of rambling, I think what we could do to fix this is actually watch the episodes on TV. That way it'll show Cartoon Network that the ratings are still good, and they'll be promoted to, or they'll be motivated rather, to go ahead and actually promote more episodes and actually put more episodes out there. Maybe even start airing reruns. That would be cool. Or, you know, move the series over to Netflix. Again, I really don't know how distribution rights and all that work for Ninjago. I don't know who, you know, has the specific rights to air that. I think it, you know, probably is Cartoon Network, but I'd be willing to bet that they'd be more than happy to give Ninjago up. I mean, why are they still holding it? If Netflix came in and offered to go ahead and, you know, take the rights from that and maybe distribute it on their platform exclusively as a Netflix original, that'd be great. I mean, I don't know why Cartoon Network would say no to that, but, you know, it's still very interesting to see how, you know, Ninjago could actually transition in that way. And I, for one, would definitely like to see that happen, considering how, again, the release schedule here in the States is not very good by any means. And, you know, I really hope that the series does get better. So be sure to go ahead and watch March of the Oni, April 19th, 2019 in the United States when it airs, if you guys do live here. And even if you've already seen it, I highly recommend watching it again, because it is in a new format. Again, it's in the TV movie format instead of the actual episode format that we've seen on YouTube. So if you want to go ahead and try something interesting or try something new with Ninjago March of the Oni, be sure to do just that. Again, that airs April 19th. And sorry for this very long ramble video. I wasn't really anticipating it being super long. I kind of only wanted it to be like 4 or 5 minutes, but it ended up being, what are we looking at now, like 8 minutes? So yeah, guys, again, apologies for that, but I do think it's very, you know, it's very important to stress this, especially considering how a lot of people really don't know how TV ratings work and all that, and they end up, you know, not watching the episodes on TV because they've already seen it on YouTube, which, you know, is severely hurting the series. So I've already said pretty much all that I need to say regarding this topic. I really don't want to get into anything else regarding this, so we're going to go ahead and end it off there for the video. And, you know, March of the Oni again airs April 19th, 2019 in the United States. Be sure to watch it if you are interested in checking out the new episodes of Ninjago formatted as a TV movie. It's all of season 10, guys. It'll be fun, it'll be different, and in my opinion, it'll definitely be worth watching, so be sure to do just that. So with that being said, I'm going to stop talking now. I've talked for more than I need to, so thank you so much for watching this video here. If you enjoyed this video, as always, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up rating, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already. Once again, guys, the comment section is there for the various discussions that you would like to have regarding this topic, or if you just had a comment of a general nature, that's fine as well. The links in the description will lead you over to my various forms of social media, whether it be my Twitter, my Instagram, my Patreon. Be sure to support me on that, or my merch. Be sure to support me on that too if you would like to. We have a lot of nice t-shirts here, a lot of nice designs. A few of you guys have picked some up, so thank you for that, and let me know what you guys think about all that down below. So with that being said, that'll just about do it for this video here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, Ninjago March of the Oni airs April 19th, 2019 in the United States. Cannot stress that enough. Please watch it on TV. It would mean a lot to me, and it would mean a lot to the show. So yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching this one. My name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.